things with the security of maybe are being good.
All right. So yeah. So basically, when you play it safe, it's like being careful. Exactly like Zafiro said, it's being careful, and you don't want to risk doing something. So it's like, nah. I'm just going to do, like same old, same old. I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to take any risks. So I'm going to play it safe. Okay. So that's it. So we have play it safe. Like do something carefully and not taking any risks. Luego, when something is risky, is what? Like when a situation or a decision that you have to take, it's risky, it means that is what? Anybody? When something is a risky situation is what?
That is dangerous.
Exactly, it's dangerous, it's not safe. Pues sí, that's what it is. No creo que haya problema con la palabra freedom. I think everybody knows what freedom means. Take a chance. What is take a chance?
Tener un chance.
So what?
Tener un chance.
Tener un chance? No.
Is to do something when you have the possibility to fail.
Yes, that could be. So maybe you have an opportunity to do something, right? But maybe it's a little bit risky, but you have to take a chance, así como que pues tienes que probar y tomar esa oportunidad y hacerlo, ¿sí? Take a chance. Porque si no, pues nunca vas a saber si lo pudiste hacer o no. ¿Sí? Entonces, si hay una oportunidad, tómala. Porque una cosa es tener la oportunidad y otra cosa es tomarla esa oportunidad y hacer lo que tienes que hacer. So you take a chance. When we are, acuérdense que esta va conjunta con el verbo be. So be exposed to. So be exposed to, remember, is just like there is no guarantee that you're going to hurt or damage or whatever. That's it. Estás expuesto a lo que sea. There is no safety here. So, but you are exposed to. Estamos expuestos a. Todos los días estamos expuestos a algo. Without protection, that's it. Failure, but obviously, is just the opposite of success. Failure. Okay. What will be there to?
Is do something.
Exactly. It's like taking a chance, right? Exactly, atreverse. That's what it is. Atreverse a hacer algo. So you have to dare to do something. And I don't think you have a problem with security. So this was the vocabulary that we were working on yesterday in terms of risk and safety, right? And we did the survey here to see how risky our lifestyles are and so on. That's it. So today we're going to keep working. We're going to keep working with the same topic, like taking risks. But we're also going to include a little bit of grammar. But this grammar shouldn't be that hard because we have seen these expressions before. Okay, it's just that we're going to get into a topic. Okay, so we're going to go to page 119 of your student book, page 119. Y aquí tenemos, we have this guy who's jumping from an airplane. He has his parachute and whatever. Okay, but the text here, aquí, nos dice, entrepreneurs and risks. But first, do you know what an entrepreneur is? An entrepreneur. What is that? Empresario, muy bien. Es un empresario o alguien que decide, pues sí, es emprender un negocio nuevo o una idea nueva, etcétera, etcétera, ¿no? Entonces, those kind of people are entrepreneurs. And obviously, every time you want to start something new, a new business or a new idea, there is a risk factor. There's no other way. Like everything in this life is risky, especially when you want to try a new business. There's always going to be some kind of risk. So we're going to read about entrepreneurs and risk. So, Gustavo, can you please read like the introduction to the text here?
Entrepreneurs and risk. What does it take to success in setting up and developing a business? Of course, you're good at running your business. ¿Me escuchan?
No, se oye muy raro.
Creo que es por mi internet. Entrepreneurs and risk. What does it take to success in setting and developing a business? Of course, you're good at running your business on a day-to-day level, and though you are able to deal well with clients.
Clients, yeah.
But you are capable of evaluating the level of risk. Are entrepreneurs risk takers, or do they actually avoid risk? I'm interested in your comments.
All right. So basically, he wants to know if like entrepreneurs, they actually are willing to take risks and are capable, or they just try to avoid taking risks, and like they try to play it safe. And so he's asking these questions, and we have two people who answer. We have Steve Field and Amy Drinkwater. Y no crean que así hay los apellidos, sí existen los apellidos. Okay, so who can read Steve Field? He is an entrepreneur, so let's see what he has to say. So who can read Steve Field? Son extraterrestres los que estaban hablando ahorita, sí. Ándale, Gabriel, tú lees Steve Field.
Entrepreneurs manage to grow businesses because they know the risks of failure. They have a strong belief in themselves and can stick to their vision despite obstacles. When I started out, I could see clearly where I wanted to get to, and that was a big advantage, whatever the risk.
All right, very good. So they can stick to their own vision despite obstacles, right? So despite obstacles, it's like, no, I know there's going to be trouble. I know there's going to be some kind of risks, but I know where I want to go, and I'm just going to ignore the risk of failure. Es lo que dice Steve Field. Bueno, vamos a ver. Who can read Amy Drinkwater? Mario, Zafiro, Gael, Alexis.
Okay, me.
Vale.
It's easy to think entrepreneurs are high risk takers, but actually the opposite is true. Anyone who ignores risk is incapable of making the right long-term decisions. Without a proper risk assessment, you are unable to tell what kind of return you are likely to get on your investment. The best entrepreneurs collect all the information they can to reduce the risk as much as possible.
Okay. Bueno, ahí se cortó un poquito, pero sí. So Amy Drinkwater says that, well, you cannot be a good entrepreneur if you don't actually take risks, but you have to evaluate them, right? Like you have to evaluate like long-term decisions, and you have to like find all the information they can, maybe to reduce the risk as much as possible. But either way, you have to take them. Like there's no way of of like avoiding them. You can reduce them as much as possible, but still you're going to have to take them. But aquí es a lo que quiero llegar. Aquí hay algunas expresiones que vamos a utilizar. Ok, vamos a ver. Desde acá arriba tenemos a succeed in. Luego tenemos ¿dónde está? Good at. Y luego able to, capable of, manage to, can, stick, could, see, incapable of, unable to, y acá hay otra con can. Bueno, va. Si se fijan, todos estos expresiones, todos tienen un o verbo o un modal. Por ejemplo, succeed in, que aquí es verbo con preposición. Y luego good at, verbo y preposición. Able to, pues también. Capable of, también. Entonces, fíjense, ¿qué pasaba cuando teníamos, en la mayoría de los casos, cuando teníamos verbo y preposición? ¿Cómo le seguía el siguiente verbo? So, succeed in, setting. Good at, running.
Gerund,
Capable of, evaluating. Exacto. ¿Sí? Ahora, estos son los que ya hemos visto. Por ejemplo, por acá viene otro. Incapable of, making. ¿Sí? Entonces, estos son los que vamos a tener que aprender ahora, que son con gerundios. Succeed in, setting. Good at, running. Acuérdate que puede ser cualquier verbo, pero en gerundio. Capable of, evaluating. Incapable of, making. Pero tenemos otros que, por ejemplo, aquí está able. El verbo able va con infinitivo to. So, able to deal, able to eat, table, lo que sea. Manage también va con it's manage to grow, manage to do, manage to fix, and so. Lo mismo pasa con unable, es con infinitivo. Unable to tell, unable to go, unable to, lo que sea. ¿Ok? Y si se fijan, no, es que este está mal, este de acá está mal, este no es can't. Y si se fijan, con can o could va simplemente base form. Can stick, could do, go, could eat. Entonces, este va con base form. Aquí no, porque este es, because if they can, to reduce the risk, pero aquí debería ser como que hay como un espacio. Entonces, ese no, en este caso no aplica. Porque no puedes tener can con infinitive. Sí, entonces estas son las que nos vamos a tener que aprender ahora. Ok, succeed in, pues no creo que haya problema, es tener éxito en algo, ¿verdad? Good at, pues ser bueno en algo. Capable of, ser capaz de hacer algo, que es lo mismo que able. Estos dos son sinónimos, ¿sí? Soy capaz de hacer algo, soy capaz de hacer algo. Pero si se fijan, capable of, toda esta junta, capable of, sigue con gerundio, ing. Y able va seguido con infinitive. Able to deal, able to. Si aquí evaluate fuera aquí, sería able to evaluate. Si deal fuera acá, sería capable of dealing. ¿Sí? Pero en realidad significan lo mismo. Capable y able. Manage to, pues a manage también es arreglárselas para hacer algo. ¿Sí? Aun cuando sea difícil, te las arreglas, te das ahí alguna habilidad y eres capaz de hacer algo. Pero manage también va con infinitive, manage to. ¿Sí? Igual acá, unable, pues es lo contrario. Si fuiste capaz de con able, unable, pues es lo contrario, no seres capaz. Y con infinitivo. Incapable es lo mismo que unable. ¿Sí? No fuiste capaz. Pero incapable of goes with a gerund. Unable goes with infinitive. y can o could or negativo can't, couldn't, it's always going to be followed by base form. ¿Sí? So those are the ones that we have to work on. Y bueno, aquí están, ya las explicamos, ya las vimos. Tenemos be able, be capable of, be good at, be incapable of, be unable, can or can't, could, couldn't, not manage. Okay, esto puede ser así como que didn't manage or don't manage or doesn't or can't manage. Pero lo que sigue y negativo succeed in or negativo not succeed in. So very quickly, what you have to do is just put them in the correct form. So, ¿cuál de estos? Por ejemplo, be able. Ya tenemos, be able. El verbo que le sigue. So, I am able, you are able, we are able. Y quiero decir fix. Pero ¿cómo lo pongo? Be able
Infinitive.
to fix, be able fix, or be able fixing. ¿Dónde va?
To fix.
Muy bien. Entonces, aquí va a ir be able. Porque be able va aquí con infinitivo, entonces lo vamos a poner acá. ¿Sí? Sí, y luego acá tenemos que poner los que vayan con base form y acá los que vayan con gerund, que ya como que ya están arriba, entonces nada más pónganlos así de rapidín y ahorita checamos. Just tell me when you're done. Shouldn't be that hard. All right. So what else do we have with verb and infinitive? Bueno, vamos uno por uno. Be capable of. ¿Dónde lo pongo ese? Be capable of.
Gerund, verb plus gerund.
Okay. So aquí be capable of. Luego tenemos be good at. Vamos a poner un verbo, pues sí, vamos a poner un verbo base para todos. Vamos a hacer como le decíamos, fix. Entonces con fix. So I'm be good at, pues también va acá, ¿verdad? Be good at, pues sería ahí el fixing. Be good at fixing. Be incapable of. El mismo, pues sí. Be capable of fixing. Then we have be unable. Okay. Be unable to. Then we have can or can't. Okay. Can't. Could, couldn't. Mm-hmm. Could, couldn't. Not manage. Or manage. Okay. Puede ser negativo. Manage, pero es con to, manage to, y not succeed in, or succeed in, either negative or positive. But it's succeed in. Muy bien. Succeed in fixing. Right. All right, so that's it. These are the ones that we're going to work with in this unit. Okay, in terms of expressions or grammar, like this is going to be probably the most difficult ones, because like we just have to learn like which ones are with infinitive and which ones are with gerund. Pero pues no creo que haya problema, porque acuérdense que todos estos ya tienen preposición, y acuérdense que siempre que va preposición va a ir con ing. So it's capable of, good at, incapable of, succeed in. Entonces pues todo va a ser con gerundio porque tenemos la preposición. O could, couldn't, acuérdense que después de verbos, que de modal verbs, el verbo después siempre va a ir en base form, no va a cambiar nunca, jamás en la vida. Can, go, can, drink, could, go, could, drink, so the verb never changes when we have modal verbs. Y estos de acá pues es able, unable y manage. Able to, unable to, manage to. Manage to do, manage to go, able to fix, unable to go, and so on and so on. Entonces, they are very, very potato. Okay, bien papitas, bien papiaditas. All right, but now here, so now what we have to do is, acuérdense que todas estas expresan habilidad, de que se puede o no se puede, somos capaces o no somos capaces de hacer algo. Tenemos aquí incapable, succeed, unable, weren't. Ok, ya. Bueno, es que este la bañaron con él. Espérenme, porque no, aquí es, pues sí es en negativo, pero aquí tienen que haber puesto able. Se lo bañaron aquí y aquí es manage. Okay, so what we have to do here is rewrite each sentence. The meaning has to be the same, but we have to use the word here in parentheses. So, entonces, si tenemos aquí, some people are not able to deal with risk, tenemos que cambiar esta frase por incapable. Nada más que acuérdense que incapable va acompañado de incapable. ¿Qué pasó, Jimmy? from the beginning? From the beginning of what? Ah, it's a joke. Sáquete de aquí. Ok. Entonces acuérdense, incapable va acompañado de qué aquí. Aquí le falta algo. Incapable, something is missing there. Of. Ok. So, entonces aquí tiene que ser incapable of. So we have to rewrite this sentence. Some people are not able to deal with risk, and we have to substitute it with incapable of. So how can you write this new sentence, but now with incapable of? And it has to be the same meaning. So some people, what? Some people are incapable. Pero sí, but some people are, porque es plural. Some people are incapable of. Y luego fíjate, Jimmy dice incapable of taking risks, pudiera ser. Of dealing with risk, muy bien, porque a Zafiro le puso incapable of. Acuérdense que incapable of, tenemos preposición, y tiene que ser con ing, gerund. So some people are incapable of dealing with risks, o como dijo Jimmy, some people are incapable of taking risks, que al final de cuentas, pues pudiera ser lo mismo. ¿Sí? Entonces, let's do number 2 together. How did you manage to make the business profitable? So now what we have to do is you succeed. Pero succeed va acompañado de qué? In. So succeed in. Entonces tenemos que sustituir este manage to por succeed in. So how did you succeed in making the business profitable? Okay. How do you succeed in making the business profitable? Okay. Ya le agarraron la onda. Now you do 3, 4, and 5 together alone, and then we check.
Profitable means, quiere decir que tiene ganancias. Entonces, cuando tienes, when you have profits, quiere decir que tienes ganancias. Entonces, cuando el negocio es profitable, quiere decir que pues da ganancias. All right, do you got it?
Finish or not yet? Oh, canijo, ya estaba viendo la 6, dije, ¿cuál 6? A ver, tienes que cambiar, you have to change capable of con manage. So successful entrepreneurs are, bueno, quítale todo el esto, are capable of. Fíjense, aquí ya tienen are capable of. Y luego, bueno, controlling risk. Pero esto de are capable of, we have to substitute it with manage. Y manage va seguido de qué? Pues sí, manage to control risk. So successful entrepreneurs manage to control risks. Ahí está. Sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry. How do you have? How did you complete or wrote number 3 on unable? We have Jeff can't evaluate the acceptable level of risk. So we have can't. We have to change for unable.
Jeff is unable to evaluate the acceptable level of risk.
That's it. Very good. So it's Jeff is unable to evaluate. Ahí está. So Jeff is unable to evaluate the acceptable level of risk. Ahí está. Muy bien. Then we have number 2. In the end, we couldn't accept the level of risk. Y aquí, bueno, sí era con negativo, pero era able. You have to use able. So in the end, we couldn't accept, or bueno, couldn't. We have to change for able in negative. So in the end, we
weren't able to accept that level of risk.
Muy bien. Weren't able to accept that level of risk. Y bueno, ya la última ya habíamos dicho que era successful entrepreneurs manage to control risk. All right. Okay, don't worry, we're going to keep practicing with this. Okay, primero vamos a hacer uno en el workbook. We're going to do one in the workbook, and then I'm going to ask you to write some sentences with some of these expressions. Right, so first, let me take a picture of this. It's on your workbook, page 58. Same page as yesterday, but now we're going to do part 2, which is the grammar section. Wait. Este de aquí. The first part, it's simple. We just have to write there if you need the infinitive, base form, or gerund. So you shouldn't have a problem with that. And part B, we have a text and we have three options of a verb. We have the infinitive form, we have the base form, and the gerund form. Okay, so we have it here. This one, exercise A, there's nothing more to it. Ya tenemos be good at, succeeding, manage, can, can't, incapable of. Lo único que tienen que poner aquí es, if it's infinitive, it's the letter I. If it's base form, it's the verb be. And if it's gerund, just write the letter G. And that's it. ¿Sí? Y para la otra, for this exercise B, here we have the text. You know, expert, wing, walkers, manage. Y aquí para esta, for number one, tenemos manage, to perform, and the same happens to number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have the three forms of the verb, infinitive, base form, or gerund, and you have to choose which form of the verb is the correct to complete each gap. All right, so I'll give you just a few minutes to do it, and then we check it.
Just tell me when you're done, all right?
Okay, I think we have it. Right. So let's see. So be good at, ya sabemos qué es.
Jeroen,
Gerund,
Yes. Okay, be good at gerund. Succeed in,
Jeroen,
yes, gerund. Manage,
Infinitive.
infinitive, yes, manage to, so it's infinitive. Can or can't, yes, base form. Be incapable of,
Gerund.
gerund, muy bien. Could, couldn't,
Be.
yes, base form. Be unable,
E.
I, infinitive.
I.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Be unable to with infinitive. Be able,
I.
muy bien. Be able to, and be capable of,
G.
yes, gerund. So G, no problem there. So you shouldn't have a problem with this. Y luego tenemos este de acá, que lo que teníamos que hacer era completar con la forma correcta del verbo. Entonces, teníamos who can read until from expert until how they do it. How do they do it? ¿Quién se la avienta esa? From expert to how do they do it? Yael,
Me, teacher.
dale.
Okay. Expert wing walkers manage to perform that deafening stunts for millions of spectators below. How do they do it?
Very good. So it's managed to perform. Cope, lo que me está preguntando aquí Gustavo, cope es it's a synonym of deal with something. Entonces, cómo te adaptas y lidias con algo. ¿sí? Entonces, estás en una situación y bueno, tienes que lidiar con esa situación y cómo te adaptas, cómo actúas. So, you know, like sometimes when people are having some problems with, se me había ido sí, ok, no te apures. Cuando pasas por alguna situación difícil, vamos a decir, o extraña o diferente, que te cambiaste de escuela o te cambiaste de trabajo o X, la gente te puede preguntar, so, how do you cope with these situations? You know, how do you adapt? How do you deal with this situation? How do you face it? It's the same as cope. ¿Sí? ¿Está boteando? Okay. So who can read now from well until doing stunts? Hasta aquí. Until doing stunts. From well until doing stunts. ¿Quién se la avienta?
I can.
Okay.
From what? From well to stunts.
Sí.
Well, they have to be good at overcoming their nerves, be capable of balancing on a wing while doing stunts.
That's it. Very good. So they have to be good at overcoming their nerves and be capable of balancing on a wing while doing stunts. Okay. Who's next? From be able to win. So
Me.
Dale.
Be able to control their emotions and succeed in keeping their balance in strong wind.
Able to control their emotions and succeed in keeping their balance in strong winds. And who can read the last two? From all and they have until the end. Who can read the last two? Soraima, can you read them? Zafiro?
6 and 7.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and they have to be able to. Ay, no me acuerdo cómo voy acomodado aquí.
Cope.
A ver, pero lo pusiste to cope. To cope with.
Sí. To cope with heights.
Yes.
It's pretty easy. Really. Could you do it? Do you think?
Yes, very good. So be able to cope with heights. It's pretty easy, really. Pues, lo que dicen, it's pretty easy. It's like, could you do it? Do you think? I don't think I could do it. Do you think that everybody in the class, do you think that you would be able to do it? Would you be able to do it? What they do, those like stunts, standing on the wings of an airplane and so? Yeah, I don't think I
wouldn't
could
take the risk.
Yeah, first of all, I wouldn't take the risk. I would play it safe. And yeah, but I don't think I would be able to do it. I don't think I could cope with my fear of heights, and I don't think I would. I think I will be incapable of performing it. De imaginarlo me tiemblan los pies. Yeah, not just feet. Todo lo demás me tiembla también. But yes, that'll be a very risky situation. Sure, I can as soon as I recover conscious. Yeah. Well, if they tie me up, like really good, I can do it. Like I will fade away just as soon as we take off. But if I'm tied up, then I can do it. Yeah. All right. So Liz, before we go, todavía tenemos un poquito de tiempo. La verdad, eso está bastante sencillo. It's very, very easy. Now tell me your own abilities. Okay? Like these you're going to do on your notebook, and then we can share it together, but it's just for you to practice. I'm going to pick some expressions here. Remember, all of these are to express abilities. They could be either in the present, an ability that you have, maybe something that you were able to do in the past. It could be also in the past, or it could be for the future, but it's just to express ability, something that we can do, that we are good at doing, that we are able to do, and so on. Entonces, les voy a poner, I want you to tell me something that you are good at. That's number one. Good at. Number two, tell me something that you weren't able to do. Okay. That you tried, but you weren't able to do it. You didn't have the ability. Tell me something that you are capable of doing, something that you are capable of doing, something that was difficult for you. Okay. It was difficult, but you managed to do. And finally, something that you couldn't do, but now you can. This is Charlie. Now you can. Okay. This is a piece of cake. You shouldn't have any problems with it. Just like write the sentence for you to start practicing. I can't say in front of my classmate what I'm good at. Cálmate, Jimmy. A ver, alguien que esté presente que sea menor de edad. No, ¿verdad? ¿O sí? Zafiro, ¿ya tienes más de 18?
Mi hermano tiene 17.
¿Tu hermano tiene 17 y está ahí escuchando?
Sí, toda la clase.
Bueno, entonces Jimmy, no digas nada, por favor. Ahí está, bueno, no, pero entonces hay alguien menor de 18 escuchando, entonces Jimmy, por favor, abstente de cualquier cosa que quieras decir.
It was sleeping. I'm ashamed
Sleeping. Okay, bueno, va, eso está bien. All right, so I'm just giving you a few minutes. Remember, it's one each. Es más que nada para que se acostumbren a usar los que son con gerundio, infinitivo y base form. But honestly, this is very, very easy. Okay, so I'm just giving you like 2 minutes and then we share some examples.
Teacher.
What up?
¿Son oraciones o un texto?
Sorry?
¿Vamos a escribir oraciones o un texto?
No, a sentence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Eu.
No, ya vi. Thanks.